What's up, YouTube? This is Too Raw for TV. Alright, so rapper, actor, and activist and entrepreneur Ice Cube appeared in a video today where he spoke about how because of the fact that he's been resistant to kowtowing to the demands of Hollywood, he's been on the outs as far as, I guess, appearing in more movies, getting the approval for projects with movie companies, etc., television shows, whatever, because of his stances on certain things, and the fact that he won't, I guess, be a tool for the elites in Hollywood. So this is what I'll put a link to this article in the pinned comment in the comment section below. Ice Cube posted an ominous video Sunday where he's talking directly to the camera, and he goes on a rant about the elites and gatekeepers in showbiz and sports and how he's on the outs with these people. He also talks about the fact that he's not part of that crowd, nor does he want to be, and goes on to say that the fact actually makes folks on the inside angry because he's resisting a mainstream thing for someone in his position. It also seems Cube might be talking politics here because he references his contract with Black America, something he put forth ahead of the 2020 presidential race, in which he said he felt Donald Trump actually appeared to take more seriously than Joe Biden. In the wake of that, Ice Cube said certain groups have been fucking with him, and the way he's describing it, it sounds like he believes certain hurdles have been thrown up around him as well as a backlash to his stance. Cube says he doesn't care though because he vows to overcome. He mentions his Big Three league and says it's grown prosperous despite what he characterizes as getting the cold shoulder from powerful institutions like the NBA, for example. Cube also says he's planning to do a massive podcast tour in the near future where he talks to everybody, and he makes it seem like that itself is going to ruffle feathers as well. Look, I fucks with Ice Cube heavy, man, and I know his frustrations with dealing with the Democratic Party. I know what he's talking about 100%. And but when you, that's how you know that the Democratic Party has a slave. It's like they've created a mind control over black people. Because name one other ethnic group in this country, even if they vote majority Democrat, Republican, whatever, name one other ethnic group or racial group where if you simply say, I have my issues with this particular party, and people look at you like you just said, you know, you want to delete the president or something. They look at you like you said something that is just outlandish because you simply criticize a party that has done nothing for black people since the 1960s. In fact, you could strongly argue that they've implemented policies and passed laws that have hurt us tremendously, especially since the 1980s and 90s. And they pull that lesser two evils crap to try to get us to vote a certain type of way, and it works every damn time. It works every time. You know, but you know, that's part of the problem with Ice Cube because he put out a contract with America, and I strongly believe him when he says that Trump seemed at least more willing to listen to what he had to say rather than Joe Biden, because Trump is not a politician. Look, I have my issues with Donald Trump. I've made videos for years telling you how much I don't like the guy. I made constant videos criticizing him when he was in office. But as bad as Trump was, I have to say Biden is worse. I know Biden's history. I've been reading about Joe Biden, man, ever since I was in high school, when he was a senator, and his terrible record when it comes to the black community. And the main reason why he was picked by Barack Obama is because he was the one Democratic senator that had enough, like when they kept saying his blue collar credentials, what they really meant was his credentials with white people. He was the one Democrat that white people could look to and say, okay, we know our heroes. He we could trust him. He gonna have our agenda at hand. And that's why Obama picked him. So it used to always drive me crazy when I hear people say, oh, that's Obama's right-hand man. He helped to legitimize Obama with a certain constituency in this country. And as bad as Trump could be, Trump is a businessman. Businessmen are used to listening to deals, making deals with people. Biden is not even going to sit at the table. The Democrat hierarchy is not even going to sit at the table with someone like Ice Cube. They look at him like, what are you wasting my time for? Just go vote for me. Because you know if you don't vote for me, you ain't black. Oh my goodness, man. People talk about the worst things a politician has said. Joe Biden actually said it out of his mouth and received very little backlash from the black community. So anyway, I hate to get on, a tangent about that type of stuff, man, but salute to Ice Cube, man. I wish his big three league the best. The NBA is giving him the cold shoulder. When you're an independent black male, try to be a free thinker, not try to kowtow to special interests or the elites. Because I was just talking to somebody, when you look at the entertainment industry, it's not hard to explain. It's not hard to figure out. When you look at the entertainment industry, you look at the people who are in control of the entertainment industry. These are also the people that more or less have a control over our culture. Music industry, movie industry, showbiz, other aspects. They're the ones that control our culture. And when you look at how their ideology tends to swing, Hollywood is overwhelmingly, liberal. But when you look at what's being pushed out there, it's poison to the low top. It's poison to our community at the expense of them getting rich. They don't care about us. It's the same party that had Cardi B interview the president, a former service worker turned pop star who has admitted to drugging men, but somehow she's looked upon as a hero and has enough stature like she's fucking Barbara Walters. You know what I'm saying? Or goddamn Gwen Ifill, may she rest in peace. I don't even know if Gwen Ifill has ever interviewed a presidential candidate after the convention, but they let her, not Gwen Ifill, not Soledad O'Brien, not Frederica Whitfield, but her, Cardi B. But anyway,